Okay, let's talk about Carvana
Oh man.
joining the S&P 500 after almost going bankrupt. So is this a real comeback or a sign that the market is getting reckless again?
It's a real comeback, but what will happen as a result? Because Carvana is one of those ones in 2020 that I loved. Then I got criticized for it during the drop, and I was like, "Hey, you need to look to get back into it." Like around 41, here we are at 447. It's going to lead to a lot of other companies saying Carvana dug themselves out of the grave. We can do it too, and those companies will look like the extras in a Michael Jackson Thriller video. Every company is not Carvana because Carvana did it. This is a very unique case. I wish Square would have did this.
So and
Um,
so in full context to put it in perspective,
Yeah,
in 2022, Carvana was $4.
it got to a low. Yep, 371.
So right now it's $448. So what that represents is a gain of 11,000%.
percent.
Yeah,
So it gained 11,000% in 3 years. And like you said, it was actually at death's door.
Yep.
Mhm.
It was on the verge of just complete collapse,
Mhm.
and now it's rallied 11,000% in 3 years, and now is a part of the S&P 500. So, well, why, what was the catalyst for the miraculous turnaround? And is this the greatest turnaround story that we've seen in modern history?
One of the greatest ones, I think, if we're going to go all time or at least our era, Amazon has to be in great consideration because after the .com crash, they were calling for Jeff Bezos's head on a stick, if you will, and the remarkable turnaround that they've had since then is something like out of a movie. So this is very close. I think the company, the one thing I don't like still is the net margins are too thin for me.
Mhm.
But given the infrastructure, the changes that the executive management has made, like another story similar to Vlad, when you mess up, the executive team is either going to right the ship or they're going to put their hair under the sand and say, hey, we did nothing wrong. The customer's wrong. And they found a way to claw themselves out. And not only that, when the business was falling apart, they were always honest about the numbers and they never lost the trust of Wall Street. That's really important. When an executive is just losing and getting his face kicked in and he's not lying or putting on a story as to why the company's underperforming. And they had a chance to turn it around and they done an amazing job. Now, I want to be very clear. They are the exception to the rule. So don't think this is going to happen if a stock normally falls as far. I don't think and maybe too they got caught up in a little bit of the hype of that COVID era and saw the benefit of it and kind of took their foot off the gas and didn't manage as well as they should have. But I want to be clear, this is an exception to the rule, but they did a great job in turning this business around. And as a result, the stock going up a lot. And also it's a testament to sometimes a price is so low from a technical standpoint and from an investment standpoint that the risk is all the way to the upside. There, like once they got to 3 and some change, or they fell to 4, if you believed in a company similar to what MicroStrategy is going in now, you have previous levels to where they were. So even if you got in at 3, there was a case for it to get to 156. If United Healthcare has another CEO, they should probably pop another 112 or another $115 to the upside. But you have to have complete belief in this company, and they've done a great job turning this around.